My issue with the WNBA has always been this, that a lot of people feel you should cover it, and instead of really being a sport, it's like a movement, like go green or organic. The only reason organic works in this country because Whole Foods can make money off it. You know why go green slowed down? Couldn't make money off it. It didn't make any financial sense. The WNBA attendance, not good. The WNBA ratings, not good. The WNBA salaries, not good. It's not working because you, the consumer, don't want it, and I'm never going to cover anything because I feel it's a movement. I will cover women's sports should be covered when they're great. Otherwise, you're patronizing them. You're patting them on the head. You go, girl. I'm not interested. I cover the United States women's national soccer team. They're awesome. They're fun. They're athletic. They're really good. Women's tennis, we talked Serena yesterday several times. Cover that. But I'm not covering the WNBA because the consumers don't like it. And when sports become movements, and I've heard this for even Adam Silver, who I love, the commissioner of the NBA, says, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd be farther along. I wish people in power would get. That's not our job. The organic movement works because it makes people money. Go green died down. It doesn't. You can't cover stuff because it's a movement. These are companies, Fox, ESPN, NBC, CBS Sports. Get out of the movement business. If it ain't making money, if eyeballs aren't watching, those companies have they owe their shareholders numbers, revenue, ratings. And if you don't produce it, they're not going to go with it.
What's going on, everybody? This is the Traditionalist 101, and I'm back again to make fun of the WNBA. Let's just be real, guys. This is sad. This is really, really sad. I shouldn't really be joking that much, but this is really, really sad because this continues to prove a point that the WNBA is just a failed product. And so many people is just constantly making fun of the whole parade that they had. And it's just a really funny thing to watch. It's a really funny thing to watch. So I really want to share this with you all. So here we have, let's see here. Here we are. So every single time when I hear in social media how the WNBA is so important, the WNBA is catching up, it's all lies. It's all lies. And I think at this point, they all need to realize that, hey, this is not working. This is a failed product. And when I'm looking at, all these different photos, and I'm just saying to myself, where's the NBA guys? Where's Chris Paul? Where's, LeBron James? Where are these guys that are striving, to support the WNBA? Where are they? Where are they? And, as I'm looking at some of these photos, I say to myself, something, it's really funny how they try to do a lot of close-ups. But hey, I'm not going to trash the WNBA parade like how everybody else doing, because hey, let's all be fair. People did show up for the parade. People actually did show up. I mean, it wasn't, a lot, but let's not say that, 0 people showed up, or let's just say that, no one showed up. I mean, I know they're talking, configuratively, but let's just, slow down just a tad. People actually did show up for the parade. It's just that it wasn't as much as, the NBA parade would be. But at the end of the day, this needs to be addressed, that no matter how much, they try, no matter how much work they put in, the WNBA is just a failed product. And I said in my podcast, it's a product that is on life support. And you look at these pictures. Like, it's just unbelievable that you have a championship team and you don't really see that many people to come and watch. Like, no one to celebrate. Like, who? Like look at this. Look, this photo right here is unbelievable. And I really don't want to, just constantly make fun of them, but I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice because this is the facts. And the fact shows that the WNBA is just a product that nobody wants, that nobody cares about. I didn't even know the finals had started. I didn't even know. And if you all didn't know, that just goes again that we just have a nonchalant type of attitude, with this product. I mean, you have, a whole team that wanted to come out and celebrate because they're champs. Congratulations to them. But listen, y'all, like nobody cares. Nobody cares. Like we will, like, when will they learn that the oh gosh, no, this is bad. This is bad. This is really, really bad. I mean, the sidewalk is just empty. Now, maybe this photo here, maybe the parade hasn't started yet. I mean, who knows? But let me tell you, if this was the NBA, people would be camping. People, would be chilling. People would just be hanging out, socializing, waiting for the parade to come by. Here, like, you don't see anybody. Like, this is bad. And, let's take a look at the NBA parade real quick here. Look at this. Look at this. This is the point that I'm trying to make here. This is the point I'm trying to make. Do you see the comparison? Do you see the comparison? It's not even close. It's not. When the Bucks won their championship, I mean, it was a big, big deal. Giannis is a big deal, And now that the NBA season had started, and all you hear is, people talk about the NBA. Like, you didn't get that when the WNBA had started. You did not. At this point in time, the WNBA players just needs to look in the mirror and say, you know something? We tried. We really tried. And the NBA needs to, Adam Silver, he really needs to, stop supporting that business. Stop supporting that product. Stop supporting the WNBA, because all they're doing, look at this. Unbelievable. Look at the support that they had. It was nothing like this with the WNBA parade. Nothing. And it's time for the WNBA players to humble themselves and acknowledge that the product is no good. Go and try a different route. So that way you be able to get more support. But every time when someone makes a suggestion, they get their panties in a bunch and refuse to listen to any sort of suggestions. Tracy McGrady had suggested lowering the rim. Shaquille O'Neal addressed that they should lower the rim. And they don't want to hear it. It seems like as if they are perfectly fine with where they're going at. And that shows how ignorant that they are, because if you're going to complain that you're not making any money, look at this. Look, this is just unbelievable. These are thousands and thousands of people that came and support the Milwaukee Bucks. The Bucks. It's not even close, guys. It's not even close. When will they realize that it's over? You're never going to be able to draw as much attention as the NBA players. You're never going to be able to generate as much money as them, and you're never going to be as relevant as they are. Like that's just how it is. That's just how competition is. That's how capitalism is. You just have to accept it. And they refuse to accept that. And it's really, really sad, because instead of here's my thoughts. What they need to do is acknowledge that the product is no good. Right? That's number one. Then once you acknowledge it, once you humble yourself and acknowledge that, people are just not interested into your sport, you have to try to make adjustments. Try to make adjustments. Make adjustments, whether if it's lowering the rim, maybe or tweaks, maybe some sex appeal might work. Something like, try something, because this is the same recipe that they use for 20 years. And for over 20 years, it has not been a profitable business. And they will never learn. They will never learn. And they are going to continue to complain that they're not getting as much money as the NBA players. And first off, whatever money that the NBA players make is none of your business. Worry about your own pockets. Worry about how much money that you could get. Don't worry about the NBA. See, that's the problem. They're focusing at another league which has nothing to do with them, and they're constantly complaining that they're making more than they are, but they don't realize that, hey, we have to worry about ourselves. Who cares what they make? Who cares? This is very, very sad. And if that were me, I would have such a gloomy look on my face. Because it's been, like I said, if I went to a parade and nobody came to support me, it would be sad. It would be really, really sad. But let's take a look here. And let's take a look at the parade and how funny this was. People were in the parade, but man, let me tell you, it was not a pretty sight. So let's take a look at the WNBA's parade.
Woo!
Let's look at their parade. You know, I'm gonna stick with the NBA parade only because the WNBA parade was just so sad to watch. It was really sad to watch. I can't just, sit there and try to look for other videos of the NBA parade where I know that it's just boring to watch. When you all saw the crowd just cheering, it was electrifying. You heard the ovation. You heard the constant praise and the screaming and the cheering. Like it was such a beautiful thing to see a huge crowd of people coming in to support their team who represents their city. I mean, like this is what matters. Like this is celebration right here. This is what I'm talking about, a real parade. But the WNBA, it's just not there, man. It's just not there. I honestly believe at this point that, and a lot of you may disagree with me, but at this point, Adam Silver need to say, you know what, we can't constantly keep losing money for you ladies anymore. We can't. We have to move on. All they're doing is just losing money and throwing money away. And the only reason why I say that Adam Silver should stop supporting the WNBA is because based on all the ratings, based off the lack of support, and based off of this parade, the people have already spoken. The WNBA is simply a product that we don't want. And they just need to come and realize it and understand it. That's just how business is. That's how capitalism works. So I said my piece. You all have a really great day. This is the Traditionalist 101 signing out, and have a good one.